Lifeless no with me papa. Tie di obi ka famu aba sua bi na ensesa wa brabo.
How much money do you need to have peace of mind and to sleep very well? Let me show you how you can get this done very easily. The thing about wealth is that everybody has two-way cash flow, the entry of cash and the exit of it. Those that are able to block part of the exit and have been able to save more than their expenditure are called the rich. And those who allow everything to slip off their grip are poor. So let's say, for example, you are earning about $1,000 every month and you are able to save $300. Then with time, you are rich because you can deal with emergencies without borrowing money from friends, families, and even financial institutions. But if you are earning $2,000 and you allow everything to leave your control, then you are poor. It's as simple as that. This is where the problem is, and I want you to pay attention. When you ask people about the amount of money they need in order to have peace of mind and to sleep well, you find out that they are currently richer than the money they are even looking for. But they don't have that money available with them now because within their lifestyle, they've already consumed all their current and future wealth and now complaining. For most people, if they had even $1,000 in their account, they could sleep very well and have peace of mind. But if you value their mobile phones, laptops, television sets, suits, shoes, watches, wigs, just to name a few of them, you will certainly find out that all these stuff are worth much more than $1,000, but cannot give you the peace of mind you seek. So you see, you have the money, but you have channeled it all into liabilities. And when you are in an emergency situation, you call on someone who deprived himself of all those stuff in order to have control over his cash flow, and then you demand his money urgently. Because you cannot use your television to pay the hospital bills, neither can you use the Brazilian hair to buy food. And if the person doesn't offer you the money, you say he or she is wicked. No, they are not. Look, there's more peace of mind in having investment that can deal with your emergencies than having a 60-inch TV in your room to impress casual visitors. There's more peace of mind in having assets that can respond to your urgent needs than having latest phones, suits, and wigs. Take this from me. You are not poor and you are never poor. You are just applying your money wrongly and allowing more outflow of cash into flashy liabilities than the inflow of cash. Until you take a break and stop amassing liabilities thinking they are assets, you will remain where you are. Don't allow your lifestyle to consume your current and future wealth. You may be the own cause of your poverty. Just be yourself. You'll be fine. I will see you again another time. You receive your salary, you call it your money, isn't it? When you get the returns on your investment or your business, you call it yours. Why do you call it your money? Maybe because it comes in your name or it comes into your account, isn't it? What if I told you that that salary you receive or the returns on your investment and business wasn't your money? Wait, I will explain. The money you can actually claim ownership of is the one you have full control over. But ask yourself, when you receive your salary or your returns on business or investment, do you have the power to decide you will not buy food for the rest of the month? Do you have the will to decide that you will not pay bills at home? And do you even have the power to decide that you will not repair your vehicle or pay for transport to and fro work every day till the month ends? And can you decide that you will not pay the kids' school fees? You absolutely don't have any power to avoid these spendings, isn't it? This tells you that to most of us, the monies we actually earn are just coming to go and pay people for the services they render to us. The fact that the money comes in our name or into our account doesn't mean it absolutely belongs to us. So to me, your salary or your income account is just serving as a transit account where actually money come in to just report to you that are also passed through your account. On the other hand, if you were saving money for a vacation, or if you were saving money to change your phone or buy something special for yourself, you could change your mind at any time, and the resort hotels or the phone shops wouldn't call to ask you, why were you saving money to come to us and never showed up? So you see, the money that actually becomes yours is one that you are willing and able to decide intentionally, discipline yourself and put aside before spending, and not what comes directly into your account and in your name. The question is, how can you make enough money and call it yours, when in actual sense, before the month goes half, you finish spending all your income on things you could actually avoid, and you now have to borrow for a living till the next income? Listen to me. Your power to avoid some luxuries and just to agree that they are not within your reach for now will help you claim ownership of money. Otherwise, you will continually serve as a transit of money to others for the rest of time. Before you spend, please save, no matter the amount, because little drop of water. Experience is very important in every sphere of our lives. When you are looking for a job, the first thing the employer wants to even know is whether or not you've got some kind of experience in the job you seek. As a matter of fact, every employer doesn't even care whether or not it's the first time of looking for a job. They still demand 2 or more years of experience. But I want us to discuss experience in a different dimension today. You know, when you talk to mentors and advisors about a career path, a business idea, or even a course of study, they are most likely going to refer you to their own bad experiences about that same idea or business. And this has the potential of killing that dream right after speaking to them. You see, in as much as experience is very important in everything we do, I also think it has robbed many people of their fortunes. Why? Because experience has taught a lot of people never to take new risks. Some people can no longer marry or even be in a new relationship because of their bad experiences in the past. You remember when you were a child, you played with everything, you touched everything, and you got to learn new things even faster. But now that you've grown up, whenever you think of any business idea, what do you do first? You first refer to what you have failed in before and what others have also failed in, and then you quit and the dream fades. No wonder Jesus Christ told his disciples, unless you change your mind and become like a child, you will never enter the kingdom. Why did he say that? Because he knew that his disciples were never going to trust him easily because of their bad experiences in the past. My dear friend, take an inward look at yourself. Look at all those huge business ideas that would explode if you started them. The many burning ideas in you that keep you restless overnight are not for nothing, but you would never even believe in yourself and pursue them because you are scared of your past experiences and failures. Of course, experiences are so important, but if you could erase and forget the failures that you had in the things you tried before, if you could only do away with the disappointment and the shame in your previous endeavor, rather learning from them and taking even a bigger challenge, then you can imagine the great things you would do in your life. If you forget everything I have told you, please do remember that experience is not always the best teacher. It is only the best teacher when one learns from it and takes even another bigger challenge for a better tomorrow. Never allow any of your bad experiences to rob you of your future fortunes.
No matter how hard you do business,
As far as it remains hand-to-mouth kind of business, it will never get you out of poverty. But how do I grow my business from hand to mouth to the level that can raise millions? Listen carefully. First, compare your small business to one of the leading companies in your business area and find out how those people are able to make a lot of money to stay at the top. And the reason is simple. They produce in higher quantities at best quality. But most importantly, they supply to big companies, offices, institutions, big brands, and celebrities. The key word, they supply. Think about it this way. If you are just a fruit juice seller on the roadside, you should be aiming to become the main supplier of fruit juice to big weddings, birthday celebrations, and even government offices like the district assembly, the law court, and many other offices in your state. But how do you do that? Keep watching. If you're a fashion designer, you should not just be targeting the cheap customers in your society. Think about how to raise your brand to rich celebrities, media stations, government officials, and top businessmen and women. And if you are someone who fixes computer gadgets, don't just aim at one corner of the market doing mini repairs forever. Target the government offices around your community, the banks, the churches, the district assembly. Any institution that uses computer gadgets could be your prospective client. But how do you do that? I'll tell you soon. If you are into farming, you should be aiming to supply your raw farm product to companies that use them for large productions. But how do you do all of these? Here's how. First, register your business with the right authority in your country. Acquire all the necessary licenses. And most importantly, brand your business with Pages graphics. Link in the comment section. Second, draft a very short proposal explaining the health benefits of your product, your computer engineering skills, your farm product, or your fashion product, and how affordable they are compared to your competitors in the market. Pay a visit to offices, churches, the banks, and any institution in your state. Attend weddings, funerals, and be seen in every program that has the gathering of government officials, celebrities, the media, and businessmen and women. Take pictures with those exclusive individuals and keep them safely. When you are allowed into those offices or when you meet those key individuals, request to drop your card with your contact and business details, plus your short proposal expressing your interest to supply your products to them. But most importantly, request for their emails or contact numbers if they seem approachable. Now that you have their contact and email details, you must make it a habit to send them one email every week, especially early in the mornings on Mondays, with the same proposal. You are reminding them that you are still in business. And by the way, you remember those pictures you might have taken with those top class people? Add them at the end of every mail you send, stating that those are the new clients you got within the week. Because people feel safe when they know that they are not the only ones patronizing you. I want you to understand that all those celebrities, government officials, banks, businessmen and women, and the top institutions work with timelines. One day, just one day, their trusted supplier may fail multiple times to deliver on time. And out of frustration, they would be looking for the next person available to save them from disgrace. And there you are, already in their inbox every week with your contact details and business proposal. They might call you immediately. If you manage that call very well, it won't take up to 5 years to see yourself becoming one of the biggest suppliers of goods and services to brands, companies, and top offices in your country. The problem is that the school system asks you the wrong question when it asks you that, what job will you do when you grow up? Instead of asking what problem would you solve when you grow up. And many of us are now trapped in our minds due to this very question. But we at the Palm in Spice want to liberate your mind if you could stay with us.